Hi, welcome to another video on my channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you can be kept up to date with future videos and content, and please share the video links as well and comment on anything that comes to mind as it relates to calculations that are being done or anything related to the overall concept of mathematics. So let's move into this now. We're going to be looking at number systems, right? And in the mathematical scope, we have different number systems that we use depending on the situation, right? So for example, in IT, computers are basically operated on the binary or the base 2 system, where those digits are only 0 and 1, right? So this is basically the language of the computer operating system. So so starting with the binary system or the base 2 system, the only digits of this system are 0 and 1 for the base 2 system. So base 2 our binary system only have the digits 0 and 1, right? And we're looking at base 8 or the octal system. So the octal system, base 8, only has digits from 0 to 7. So base 8 digits range from 0 to 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The decimal system or base 10, this is more popularly used in mathematics because from you're in a very low grade at school, grade 1 coming right up, the digits that we have been using are basically from 0 to 9, right? So that's the base 10 system or the decimal system, has digits ranging from 0 to 9. And you also have the hexadecimal system, right, which is base 16. So after they exhaust digit 9, they actually move over in the alphabet, right? I'm gonna do a separate video on the hexadecimal system. So they move over in the alphabet. Alright, so as I said, I'll do a separate video on the hexadecimal system. Let's move over to this table and have a look. So number system and their digits, right? So number system, so base 3, base 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And the base value for these number systems are listed in this column. So for base 3, the base value is 3 and the digits are 0, 1, 2, right? For base 4, base value is 4. The digits in base 4 are 0, 1, 2, 3. Digits in base 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Digits in base 6 range from 0 to 5. Digits in base 7 range from 0 to 6. Digits in base 8, 0 to 7. Base 9, 0 to 8. And base 10, 0 to 9. Now there is something special about these digits in each number base, right? If you notice, so for example base 3 right here, you realize that even though it's base 3, 3 is not included in the digits of base 3, right? So not because it's a base 3, you do not include 3 in that. And the same can be said for the rest of the bases. Base 4 does not include the 4. Base 5 does not include 5. Base 6 does not include 6. So the base is basically, so for example, base 3 are all the numbers that are the digits that are less than 3. Right? So from 0 to 2 in this case, and from 0 to 3 would be for base 4. So if I should go up here and I write base n, right? The last digit, LD for last digit, the last digit in base n would be n minus 1. Right? Example. We're gonna look at base 4. The last digit, LD, is actually 4 minus 1, which is 3. Looking at base 10. Base 10. Remember, the last digit would be 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. So as I said before, even though a system might say something like base 5, 5 is not included. The highest number in base 5 would be 4. And the same can be said for the rest of the bases. So base n does not include n. The last digit for base n is n minus 1. Alright, I hope you are seeing what is happening here. Let's move on to this demonstration now. Adding base 10 numbers or decimal numbers, right? The decimal system is also referred to as the base 10 system. Alright, in regular addition, so for example 25 plus 36, we would normally say, okay, 5 plus 6, 11. Put your 1 and carry your 1 up there. 1 plus 2, 3, plus 3, 6. Alright? We normally just do it like that. We just know so we carry something, but why do we carry? We're going to explain that shortly. Looking at number 2 now. 9 plus 4, 13. We put on the 3, carry our 1. 1 plus 3, 4, plus 8, 12. Put down a 2, bring up our 1. 1 plus 6, 7, plus 7, 14. Right? But why do we carry these digits at the top? We are going to explore that in this video so you can understand how that aspect of addition is actually done. Alright, so let me take these results and put up here. 61 and 1423, and I'm gonna remove them from here and carry out the addition again. Alright, I'm gonna I want it to look at this from a different perspective now. Remember that the digits in base 10 range from 0 to 9. So those digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are all the digits of base 10. Alright, let's go into the addition now. 5 plus 6, 11. Right, we got the 11. But you're gonna ask yourself for this, in this case, is 11 included in the base 10 digits? Right? No, because the highest number is 9. So you cannot put a number down here that is greater than 9, because 9 is the highest number. And we're in the base 10 system. Sometimes you see they put a 10 right here to show the base. So they can put the 10, or if you see the number without this small subscript number right here, it is base 10. Right? So I'm gonna remove back those. Okay, so we got 11 for the addition, but 11 is not included in this set of digits because we are in base 10. So how you can look at it is we put down the 11 right here. We are in base 10, so we divide by 10, right? How many times can you get 11? How many times can you get 10 out of 11? One time. What's the remainder? Remainder 1. Alright, so these are the two digits that we're going to use. We have 1 and 1, and 1 is actually included in the digits for base 10. So we put the remainder, the 1, right here, and we carry this 1 at the top. 1. So that's why we actually do the carrying, because we cannot put a number at the bottom that is more than 9. Alright, let's move over in the next column now. 1 plus 2, 3, plus 3, 6. Alright, so we get our 6 right there to be 61. I hope you are seeing this for base 10, because base 2 will be very similar to this. Alright, moving on to this one now. So 9 plus 4, 13. But is 13 included in this set of digits? No, 13 is not included, because the highest number in the base 10 system is 9. Right? So 4 plus 9, 13. So we cannot put 13 down here. So you look at it like this now. How many times can you get 10 out of 13? We are in base 10, so we divide this by 10. How many times? We get it 1 time. What's the remainder? Remainder 3. So these two digits are actually included in the set of digits right here, the base 10 digits. So the 3, which is the remainder, that is what we put right here, and we carry the 1 over to this side, right? So moving along now. 1 plus 3, 12, 1 plus 3, 4, plus 8, 12. 12 is not included here, so we put down our 12, divide by 10 because it's base 10, equal, how many times I can get 10 out of 12? 1 time, remainder 2. Now 2 and 1 falls in this set of digits. So we put the remainder right here, and we carry our 1 over to this side. Now 1 plus 6, 7 plus 7, 14. Look at it this way. 14 divided by 10. How many times? 1, remainder 4. 1 and 4 are included in this. 1 and 4 are included in the digits for base 10. So we put our 4, put the 4 right here, and we carry this 1. And we put the 4 because we don't want to put a digit at the bottom that is greater than 9, because we are in the base 10 system. If you put a digit that is greater than, put a number that is greater than 9, then you would be in another base system, right? And since we have 1 and nothing here under the bottom, we can put that as 1 plus 0, which is basically 1. So that is the whole reason behind why we carry digits to the other side and so forth. Now I use the base 10 to give you an introduction. Now let us move into base 2 to do some examples. I'm going to start out very basic, and whenever the numbers are not in base 10, they normally put the base that the number is in as a subscript right here at the bottom. Alright, so let's move into this now. So we're in base 2. What are the digits in base 2? So base 2 digits are 0 and 1. Remember that 2 is not included in the base 2 digits. 0 and 1. So let's add this now. 0 plus 1 gives us 1. It gives us 1. Is 1 included in the base 2 system? Yes, 1 is included, so we can put 1 right here, and that's 1 base 2. Put back your subscript so they can know that you're still in base 2. Now moving along now to number 2. We're going to build up the complexity as we go along. So 1 plus 1, we get a 2. But is 2 included in the base 2 digits? And that's a no. Number digits of the base 2 system, 0 and 1. So since we are in base 2, the 2 that you got from adding the 1 and the 1 right here, we're going to divide that by 2. We divide that by 2 because you're in base 2. This is equal to, how many times 2 can go into 2? 1 time, remainder 0. Now if you look at these digits, 1 and 0, those are the digits that are in the base 2 system. That means it is safe for you to write 1 and 0 in your answer. So the remainder that you get, that's what you put right here, and you carry this 1 right there, right? And now we have 1 plus naught, nothing at the bottom, would give you back 1. So in the base 2 system, 1 plus 1 is actually 10 base 2. Moving along to number 3. Hope you're seeing what is going on here. Alright, so 1 plus 0, or 0 plus 1, that is 1. 1 is included in this, so we can write 1. 1 plus 0, 1 again. 1 is included in there, so we can write 1. So 11 base 2. Moving along. 1 plus 0, 1. It is safe to put down a 1 because you have 1 in the set of base 2 digits at the top there. 1 plus 1, that is 2. But is 2 a part of the base 2 digits? No, 2 is not a part of that, so we can't put down 2 right here. So we'll put the 2 here separately to analyze it now. So we divide this by 2 because we are in the base 2 number system. This will be equal to 22, 1, remainder is 0, right? So that 1 and that 0 right here, those are the digits in the base 2 system. So for that part, we're going to put down the remainder right here and carry the 1 up here. And in this case again, 1 plus 1, that is 2, right? So we have the same case here. So we'll have 2 digits. So if we carry out the 2 divided by 2, we'll have 1 remainder 0. So we put our 0. We don't put down 10 for this because 10 is not a part of the base 10 system. The 10 is not a part of the base 10. In terms of the digits, the highest digit is actually 9. So we put down the 0 and carry the 1 right here. So 1 plus nothing, give you back 1. And remember that is in base 2. So always put back your base. Alright, moving on to number 5. Or kind of simplify this one for some students. Alright, so let us look at this. Kind of look basic, but we're gonna do it. Okay, so 1 plus 1. Remember, base 2 digits again. Base 2 digits. 0, 1. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. But 2 is not a part of the base 2 system. We have just 0 and 1. So we have to divide 2 by 2. 2 because it's the base 2 system. 1, that will give you 1, remainder 0. So this 0, we're going to put it right here, and then we carry the 1 at the top, right? And 1 plus 1, that will give you the same thing, 0, and you put a 1 right here. So this now 1 plus 0 will give you 1, and remember that is base 2. Moving on to number 6, 1 plus 1. By this time you're supposed to realize that when you add 1 plus 1 in base 2, you get, use the white, you will get a 0 and you carry a 1, right, based on previous examples. 1 plus 0 gives us 1, right? 0 plus 1 gives us 1, 1 plus 0 gives us 1, 0 plus 1 gives us 1. And remember, base 2. Let's put back your subscript. Looking at number 7 now. 1 plus 1, remember, put down your 1, put down your 0, carry your 1. 1 plus 1, same thing, 0, carry your 1. 1 plus 1, 0, carry your 1. 1 plus 1, 2, plus 1, 3. So that is a 3. So we cannot put 3 under this because 3 is not a part of the base 2 system. So 3, and we divide that by 2 because we're in the base 2 system. 2 equal, this will give you 1 remainder 1. Alright, so we're gonna leave this one at the bottom right here, 1, and we're gonna carry this one at the top, 1. Right, so 1 plus 0 plus 0, 1, and 1 plus 1, 2, but we cannot write 2. So based on what we did before, we have to put a 0 and then a 1. 1 plus 1, 2, same thing, put your 0, carry your 1, and then 1 plus 0 gives you 1. And remember, all of that is in base 2. Moving on to the final example now. I hope you're getting what is happening here. So looking at the first column now, 1 plus 1 is 2, but 2 is not a part of the base 2 system. So put on your 2 and divide that by 2 because we're in base 2, right? Base 2, so you divide by 2. This is equal to 1 remainder 0, right? 1 and 0 are a part of the base 2 system. So we put on our 0 right here and we carry our 1 at the top. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1, that gives us 3. 3 is not a part of the base 2 system, so we divide by 2 because it's base 2, equal 1 remainder 1. These are the digits we're going to use. So put down your 1 and carry the 1. So you put down the remainder right here and carry the whole number. Alright? And carry the number that represents the amount of times you get the denominator out of the numerator. And 1 plus 1, that is 2. So based on previous examples, we put on our 0, carry a 1. 1 plus 1, 2, put on a 0, carry a 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 1, that's 2. Put on your 0, carry a 1. 1 plus 1, 2, put on a 0, carry a 1. 1 plus 1, 2, put on a 0, carry a 1. 1 plus 0, 1. And remember, we're in base 2. So I hope this video actually helped you how to understand base 2 addition. And please feel free to come back to the channel and also subscribe so that you can see when I upload upcoming videos and content. Remember, we are still on the verge of number bases. We're going to look at base 2 subtraction. We're going to even look at base 8 addition and subtraction, and also how to convert between base 10 and sub 10 bases. So thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to the video and share the link with family and friends, and also leave a comment and like the video as well. So thank you very much for watching. Take care.